Okay, sound check. Yan. Sorry guys. Yung video ko na, naka-video na sa anak ko kasi hindi naka-on yung headset ko. So, balik uli ako sa explanation. So, for today's lesson guys, third and last lesson for our advanced course. So, we are now be tackling about risk management. Okay, so marami sa inyo narinig na yung risk management pero hindi pa naturo kung paano talaga maglagay ng proper risk management sa market. Okay, guys? So, let's say for example, we have a account, 1 million account, 1 million yen. Okay, so this is 100 lapad dito sa atin. And gusto lang nating iparisk or gusto lang nating ipatalo is isang lapad tsaka 5,000. Okay? 15K yan lang yung gusto niyang ipatalo per trade. Okay? So, meaning, sa 1 million yen, guys, kailangan yung matalo at least 100 times. Okay? 100 times para maubos yung 1 million account nyo. Masunog. Okay? Lagay natin masunog. Okay? So, kailangan yung matalo ng 100 times para masunog yung account nyo, which is very impossible if marunong na kayong mag-trade sa market. Okay? So, explain ko lang guys, yung points or pips sa market, paano ba uh, tumingin, let's say for example, right here, ayan. So, kung makikita nyo guys, we have now a point right here. Ayan. Kung makikita nyo, this is a 2568 na price. Okay? So, sa taas naman, merong 2569. This is a 2569. So, aralin muna natin yung pips of the market. So, from 2568 guys, umangat siya, naging 2569, meron tayong 10 points, okay, na interval, 10 points. From 2568, naging 2569, that is our 10 points, okay? Next is the, let's say for example, 2571. 2571. Okay? From 2568, the original price, umangat siya, naging 2571. So, umangat siya ng 30 points. Okay? 30 points. Alright. So, sa taas naman, tingnan natin, may 73. Okay? 2573. So, from 2568, umangat siya to 2573. We have now a 50 points interval. Okay, gets nyo pa guys kung paano magbasa or paano magtingin ng pips sa market. Okay. So, bakit nga ba importante malaman natin itong mga price ranges of the market? Because magagamit natin yan guys in our trading. Okay? So, let's say for example, sa 1 million yen nyo guys, sa 1M, gusto nyo lang mag-risk ng 15K. 15K na account, which is the 1.5% of your account. So, let's say for example, in this chart right here, we go on a short position. Okay? Let's say for example, nag-short tayo dito sa area na to. Okay? So, yung price na yan is 2659. Okay? I-ano lang natin ng 2659 siya. Diyan kaya naka-enter sa market. Okay? So, the red one right here, this is a risk. Okay? Ito yung gusto nyong ipatalo sa market. You can adjust this one in your MetaTrader. Okay? So, let's say for example, from 2659, gusto nyo lang magpatalo ng 30 points. Okay, let's say for example, this is now a 30 point difference. 30 point difference. So, nagiging 2653. Alright, so this is now a 265, sorry, 26, sorry, 63 pala, 2663. Okay. 2663. So, yung risk nyo from here, naging dito sa taas, nagkakaroon ka ng 30 point difference, okay? 30 points na risk, okay? So, let's say for example, sa 15K na risk, gusto nyo fix ito, okay? Lalagyan ko yan ng fix. Kasi kailangan yung matalo ng 100 times eh. Kung gusto nyo 15K lang yung risk nyo per trade, okay? Let's say for example, sa 15K daw guys, okay? Ano yung nakalagay sa taas? 30 points, okay? 30 pips. 30 pips yung gusto nyong i-risk. Okay? This is the risk. This is the fixed loss amount. Fixed loss amount, okay? Yan. So, sa 15K, sa 30 points daw, pwede tayong maglagay ng lot size na 0.5. Okay? Para matalo lang ng 15K. Okay? Pwede tayong maglagay ng 0.5 per trade if we have a 30 point difference sa market. Okay? So, next scenario. Let's say for example guys, ito gusto natin na yung 5-3. Tama ba? 6-3. Hindi pala siya ano guys, sorry. 6-2 pala. Sa 6-2 pala guys. Okay. 6-2 pala. Para magiging 30 points siya. Yan. Okay. Papalitan ko to. Magiging 62 yan. Okay. Yan. Sa 30 points. We have now a 30 points. So, let's say for example, itong risk nyo guys, gusto nyong tasan or gusto nyong lagyan ng allowance yung trade nyo para hindi agad ma-hit yung stop loss nyo. Let's say for example, from 59, gusto nyong tasan yung stop loss nyo to 64. Okay? Let's say for example, dito. Ayan. 64. So, we have now a 2664. We have now a 50 points difference. Okay? Meron na tayong 50 points na risk sa ating trade. Okay? But, kahit mataas yung risk guys, gusto nyo, fix lang yung matatalo sa inyo, which is the 15K. Okay? The fixed loss will always be 15K. Hindi na dapat bababa sa 15K yung loss nyo guys. Okay? So, Ano yung nandito sa risk? The 50 points. Okay. So, ano yung gagawin natin guys dito sa lot size? The technique, number one technique, to have a fixed stop loss or fixed loss, we should be making our lot size smaller. Okay? So, this one will become 0.3. From 0.5, gagawin natin siyang 0.3. Okay? So, 50 points times 0.3 na lot size, magiging fix pa rin yung ating loss. Magiging 15K pa rin yung ating loss, guys. Kahit na mataas yung ating risk na nilagay. Okay. So, next scenario, let's say for example, from this point right here, gusto nyo mas taas pa yung risk nyo above this high right here. Gusto nyo mas taas pa dyan sa high na yan, yung inyong risk. Okay? So, magiging, uh, lagyan natin ng 68. Alright. Okay? Nandito na siya sa 2668. So, we have now 80 points difference sa risk natin, guys. So, from 30, naging 50, naging 80 points. Okay. So, let's say for example, meron tayong 80 points na stop loss, but gusto nyo pa rin na yung matatalo nyo lang is fix pa rin. 15K pa rin kahit napakataas na yung risk ninyo. Okay? So, anong gagawin natin? We have now 80 points na risk. Okay, this is our risk, the 80 points. Ano yung sinabi ko na gagawin natin? Yung lot size natin is bababaan natin, guys. From 0.5, naging 0.3. Ngayon, magiging 0.15 na lang siya, guys. Ganon. Ganon yung proper technique ng paglalagay ng stop losses. Okay? From 0.5, naging 0.3, naging 0.1.5. Okay? So, kahit na matatamaan yung stop losses natin, let's say for example dito matatamaan yung target natin, hindi tayo mangangamba na malaki yung ating talo kasi binababaan natin yung ating lot sizes. Okay? Does it make sense po, guys? So, that is the proper way to make our risk management applicable. Okay? So, next naman is the reward. Okay? Paano ba maglagay ng tamang reward in the market? Okay? Let's say for example, yung win rate nyo lang guys is nandun lang sa 50% win rate. So, kailangan yung manalo ng 1:2 risk to reward ratio para maging profitable kayo. For example naman, maliit lang yung win rate nyo guys. Nasa 30% lang. Kailangan yung manalo ng 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Okay? Bakit? Explain ko guys ha. Let's say for example, sa isang lapad, okay? Sa isang lapad, gusto nyong matalo ng isang lapad, pero meron kayong risk to reward ratio na 1:2. Meaning, every one trade, gusto nyong doblehin yung panalo nyo. Sa isang lapad, gusto nyong matalo na isang lapad, gusto nyong manalo ng dalawang lapad. Okay? That is what we call the 1:2 risk-reward ratio. Okay. So, next naman, kung gusto nyong triplehin yung inyong risk, gusto nyong sa isang lapad, Sa isang lapad na talo, gusto nyong manalo ng 3 lapad. Okay? Ayan. So, ano nga ba yung importance ng risk to reward ratio? Let's say for example, guys, meron lang kayong, kung titingnan nyo guys, yan. Let's say for example, napakataas ng ano nyo, ng risk nyo. Pero meron kayong magandang reward na nilagay. Okay? This example right here. Kung mababasa nyo guys, open PL to 1, may mga may mga direction. Risk reward ratio 3.03. Meaning, every trade, meron kayong gustong reward na 3. Triple yung mananalo nyo. Okay? From risking 15K of your account, mananalo kayo ng 4 at 5,000 na lapad. So, ganyan ang paglagay ng proper risk to reward ratio. Let's say for example, tingnan nyo guys, kung bababaan ko yung reward ko, okay, dito, magiging 1:1 siya. Okay? Ratio 1:1. Okay, sa isang lapad na gusto kong ipatalo, mananalo lang ako ng isang lapad. So, dapat meron kayong 70% win rate dito guys or higher to be profitable. Okay? Next is, let's say for example dito, magiging 1:2 yung risk-reward ratio ninyo. So, sa isang lapad na gusto nyong ipatalo, mananalo kayo ng 2 lapad. Okay? So, kahit na may 50% win rate lang kayo guys, magiging profitable pa rin kayo. Alright? So, how much more sa 1:3 na risk to reward ratio? Na isang lapad lang yung gusto nyong ipatalo, mananalo kayo ng 3 lapad every trade. Okay, so let's say for example guys, nag-toss coin tayo. Okay? Let's say for example, magto-toss coin tayo. Gusto nyo yung risk nyo is 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Alright? Let's say for example, sa isang lapad, 1 lapad, mananalo kayo ng 3 lapad. Okay? Let's say for example, nag-toss coin tayo guys. Meron lang kayong, meron kayong 4 wins and meron kayong 6 loss. Let's say for example, nag-trade tayo. 4 wins lang yung nakaya nyo sa 10 trades, okay? 10 trades. Sa 10 trades guys, 4 lang yung panalo, 6 yung talo, okay? So, sa 6 na talo guys, ano yon? Gusto nyong magpatalo ng isang lapad lang. So, 6 times 1, meron kayong 6 lapad na talo. Lapad na talo. Okay, talo yan siya guys, 6 lapad. But, meron kayong 4 na wins and yung winners nyo is equal to 3 lapad. So, 4 times 3, magiging 12 yung lapad na panalo nyo. Alright? Lapad yung mapapanalunan nyo. Okay? So, meaning, sa 10 trades nyo, 6 na lapad yung talo nyo, pero meron kayong 12 lapad na panalo. Which is, kung ima-minus natin ito, 6 minus 12, meron kayong 6 lapad na profit. Okay? Profit na yan siya, guys. Profit. Okay. Yan lang, guys, if meron lang kayong 40% win rate. Okay? What if, guys, meron kayong 70% win rate? Kasi napakalakas nyo mag-trade eh. Mas malaki pa yung mapapanalunan nyo. Okay ba, guys? So, dapat yung risk natin mas maliit kaysa sa magiging mapapanalunan natin, okay? Dapat maliit lang yung risk, guys, and malaki dapat yung panalo. Hindi dapat maliit lang yung panalo, malaki yung risk. Okay po ba? Naintindihan po ba? So, paki-ano na lang, copy na lang ito na nilagay ko sa ano. That is just an example only. So, dapat ma-master nyo yung risk management, guys. So that magiging profitable kayo sa market. Kasi kahit na anong strategy pa yan na ginagamit nyo, kung wala kayong proper risk management, hindi talaga kayo magiging profitable sa market. Okay? So, dapat ma-master nyo to, guys. And see you in the next video. Maraming salamat.